I got you, people. So this is about this trooper that came up to me and asked me all these questions, right? You know, I like to go out every other week on little tours, adventure tours and all that with my son, their mother, things like that. So we went out to ride ATVs in the Poconos in this town called Memory Town. So as we finished, you know, we had a good time, we had a good adventure, we ate, and we went back on the highway. And as I was driving for a while, I started thinking, you know, I don't have my dash cam on, let me use my phone and record as I'm driving, because, you know, in Pennsylvania, we got all these crazy people, you know, right? They load up their trucks with ATVs, they got their BMWs, their Corvettes, and their Subarus, all kinds of cars passing by. And they go to the NASCAR track and they be speeding, cutting in front of you, cutting on semi-trucks. They got these super bikes, you know. So, you know, to be cautious, I'm gonna record as I'm driving and catch the front of me. You know, any incident, I have it recorded. So as I was going home, I noticed a Ford in my rear view mirror. And I said, man, that's gotta be a trooper. Because he had bumpers, you know, usually fall to the bumper. It's a trooper interceptor. So I was driving and, you know, everything was smooth. I was in my lane. I never noticed anything that I was swerving anything. So anyway, the trooper lighted me up. So I pulled him to the right, to the shoulder where I was safe. I put my blinkers on, my hazard blinkers on, right? And I pull on to the right. And the trooper comes out, license and registration. And I tell him, well, I got everything on my phone. He said, okay, give me some ID. Luckily, that this time I brought my ID because I carry everything on my phone. But since we was going ATV riding, I brought my ID. So I gave him my driver's license. Has you ever been arrested? You've been drinking? I said, no, I don't drink. You sure? Because you was swerving all over the highway. I said, really? I don't think so. You know, I think I was driving straight. Now, you been drinking? You drink? I said, no, I never drink. Really? I said, yes. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. Really? He said, you ever been arrested? I said, no. You ever been stopped? You ever been stopped? I said, nope. You got any points on your license? I said, nope. Things like that. Anyway, sit tight, I'll be back. So he started checking my license. I don't think he found anything. And then he started checking around again and say, oh, who's that in the back? The mother was back in the back of the truck sleeping. And she said, you know, she don't have a seatbelt. And she did it because, you know, that's my work truck and all that. I got my seat, which is the driver, and the passenger seat, and everybody else, you know, I don't pick nobody else because I use it, you know, for my hobbies and all that. But anyway, she was sleeping. He said, you know, she don't have a seatbelt, and, you know, that's dangerous because she could be extracted out of the truck. She didn't say stay in and roll over, you know, she's extracted, like, you know, she's going to fly off the truck, throw out the windows and everything. So he just said that. So he took my license and her license and issued her a ticket for not having a seatbelt, issued me a ticket for me knowing that I didn't have a passenger seat with a seatbelt, because under New Jersey state law, the driver is responsible for his passengers. So he's trying to say, or he said, is the law that if I know that I don't have passenger seats, I shouldn't have nobody driving with me as a passenger. So he gave me a ticket too, things like that. And so that was it. So he said that I was swerving back and forth on my lane, back and forth, and I almost sideswiped a semi-truck. But I was saying, I don't think so, because I was driving straight, and the semi-truck never blew his horn like if I was in his lane, you know, things like that. That's why I recorded. And I also asked him important questions. That's why you got to be vigilant and think about what you're going to say. And I told Trooper, did you have your dash cam on? He said, yes. You know why I said that? Because I want to make sure that he had that on. And I was going to use that as evidence that I was never swerving on the highway on my lane or out of my lane. So that's why I asked him that question. And that's all I did. I asked him, you got your dash cam on? He said, absolutely. So I already knew. So that's good. So I think he knew that he didn't stop me for swerving. He just stopped me for other things. I think he was fishing to get something out of me, you know, because they be out there for 8 hours and, you know, they don't want to just sit down. So they go around fishing to find something that they could charge somebody with. But anyway, it's so simple. He gave me my license. He gave me the 2 tickets. He gave the mother a ticket for not having seatbelt. He gave me a ticket for being that I'm responsible for any passengers to have a seat with a seatbelt. That is my responsibility under Jersey state law, right? Because here in New York, everybody drives like anything, you know, seatbelt, no seatbelt. But anyway, he said that was a responsibility, so I said that, you know, I took the ticket, and that's it, and I was on my way. And another thing is that he said he was gonna escort me out of the highway because it's dangerous, so he didn't want to take the responsibility, so he escorted me. So you go in the front, I'll be in back of you, but since I don't know the area, because I only go from Pennsylvania to where I'm going and back home, so I told him, no, you might as well go up front and I'll go behind you. I told the trooper, so the trooper said, all right. So he guided me where he wanted me to go. So we stopped somewhere and exit 13, some McDonald's there. And he told me, you know, just get home safely, if you know what I mean. So I already knew what he meant, so I just stood there for a while. Then in a few minutes, you know, I took off and went home, and that was it. But you know, some troopers are not bad. Not every cop and everybody in uniform is bad, but I usually got bad experience with them, and I try to be calm because I don't like to aggravate them, because that's what they want. They want you to get aggravated so they could come up with some charges. But I had nothing to hide, so I just was cooperating with him, and you know, I didn't ask him questions, because the more questions you ask, the more you're gonna extend the traffic stop. So I didn't want to do that. Just, you know, I just wanted to be on my way and go, and that's it. But I'm gonna show the video that he said that I was swerving on the highway, that I almost hit a semi-truck, which I didn't. But anyway, people, with that, I'll let you go and you think about that. If a trooper stops you, don't aggravate the situation, just do what he asks. And with that, I'll let you go, and I'll put the video on. Stopping here, and the cops are all behind me. I don't know why. Wait, you could stay there.
How's it going?
All right.
New Jersey State Police license and registration.
I got everything on my phone.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
Yes.
All right, let me grab your ID.
Well, I got this one.
Can you reach? Is your last name supposed to be the license plate? Is that what it's for?
Yes.
Creative. Oh, you're all over the road.
I was?
You're in the middle lane. You almost sideswiped that tractor trailer that was right next to you. It's all on video.
I don't know. I didn't see much. I'm sure I was just driving straight.
You were trying to drive straight, but you were drifting in and out. What's going on?
Nothing. I don't know.
You drink it all?
No, I don't drink, sir.
You don't drink anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. your ID good and any points in your driver's license?
Nothing.
You ever been stopped?
No, not first
You watching a
time.
video on your phone?
No, I was recording.
You're recording the dash?
I was recording the forward motion that I was
Forward
going.
motion?
Yeah.
Where you headed to?
Back to New York. I was
City?
riding ATVs.
You're riding ATVs?
Yeah.
Nice. Where at?
In the Poconos. And-
Rental or you own
No,
them?
rental.
You rent them?
Yeah.
Is that pricey? Is that expensive?
Well, it was not expensive. It was, everything's expensive these days. Not that expensive though.
Who's
Yeah.
this guy?
That's my son.
Your son?
Yeah, he's autistic.
What's that?
He's autistic.
Okay. I got you. All right. No drinks, right?
No, we don't drink.
Never been arrested or nothing?
Number one?
Never been in trouble or nothing?
Nothing.
All right, perfect. Sit tight for me, okay?
Okay, no problem. Most stupidest thing to say.
Hey, bro, who's in the back seat?
Oh, that's the mother. That's the mother. Yeah.
She has to have a seatbelt, man.
Oh no, because this was my personal truck, so I'm on disability, but so we just put that because we was going out, so in case they get arrested, they sleep on the bed.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, ma'am?
Give me that.
Okay. It's my purse.
Thank you. Okay. You have to be in a seat. You can't just sleep in the back seat. God forbid if you get into a car crash,
Right.
you're gonna get thrown out. You're gonna get ejected from the vehicle. It's very dangerous. Do you guys have a seat with a seatbelt?
No, because this was my thing we went out, but this is my personal truck.
That's his personal
Rita, I don't drive a lot of people. That's why.
She's gonna ride back there. She needs a seat.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Your license is good. Nothing I should know about.
I
for
don't
everybody?
drive. That's
No,
my
she don't
ID.
drive.
Just an ID.
That's
All
my
right,
ID.
but you're not like in trouble or nothing, right?
No, no.
And there's nobody else hiding back there.
No, you can check.
Sure.
Wait here
Hold
for
on.
me, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Car stop. He said I was weaving.
Where?
I don't know. That's why he said right, Chico, that I was all over the place. No, they just check trucks and things like that. You see truck? Oh shit, they're suspicious and shit. So I was recording the road.
But what you was recording?
The road?
No, you should have put the.
No,
Then
I don't
you
got a
gotta
dash
go?
cam. The dash cam is in the house.
Oh.
He said I was all over the place. I don't think he said I was almost in that truck. I don't believe that. So
I believe it.
yeah, right. You see how she is? She's always. You go lay down back.
No. Chicos, está making. I told you to make a better seat. You said no.
No, that's not. There's not a passenger there for
Yeah, I
anybody's
told
phone
you.
numbers.
Doesn't matter, but you know I couldn't ride this.
That's the first time they stopped me. He said I was weaving. Well, he got to prove that I was weaving all over because I seen them behind me and I was driving straight. He said I was weaving. Then I almost hit the truck. But the truck didn't even blow his horn on me that I was hitting him or nothing.
What truck it was?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Told you to put a freaking. Yes, I can't drive like this. Today. My back is hurting me now. No, don't do it.
was weaving all over the place in Butte because I was driving, and I even seen behind the camera, and I wasn't all over the place. That's what he said. Another kind of over the place. Well, let's check it out. This is a new car, so they gotta have a dash cam in the front.
But you don't put the video
It is
going
on.
home.
I know he ran my place. It's clear, so I don't know why he's checking. But I think I'm gonna.
I know it. I have a this okay. I was, we don't have a seat. Y tiene aquí tu chaval. I told you to at least put one. So no.
Oh, a bug got inside here. A fly right in one corner.
You got me a truck? That's what he said. That's
Huh?
what I don't understand. You got me a truck? That's what he said.
No, he said I was going like this. But I was in the Chuka was right here with them, and the truck didn't even blew the horn at me. I was going straight. I have this on. I could play this back and you
Yeah.
can see that I was going straight. That's this thing that they sell. You was weaving so they could stop you. But everything checks out because I got insurance and everything. The thing is, it's not like a passenger vehicle for a lot of people. It's only for that's it. Because this is me and I travel myself. So. You only came along because you showed up, so you can't do nothing about that. It's just my personal vehicle.
Everything goes wrong. You know, when you don't listen,
Now be quiet. Nobody's there. You're always adding more than what you have.
I understand.
Just go on the back and sleep.
Yeah, it's okay. I told you to put at least one seat.
This got nothing to do with the seat.
Yeah, I know. You know, you get a ticket for this.
No, listen. You don't have to have it, but this is my personal vehicle. Whatever, it's only me and the passenger. That's it. You came alone and that's it. Can't change that. It's like a pickup truck. I'm driving a pickup truck. There's no other seat. You sit whatever you can.
Alright, man.
All right.
This isn't really good. It's not really good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right?
Yeah, okay.
She cannot drive. She cannot ride in the van without a seatbelt.
Right.
Technically, okay. Technically, I could make you all three of you. I could take you off the highway and impound the car because she's not supposed to ride in the van without a seatbelt. You understand?
Yeah.
But this is what we're gonna do instead, though, because I understand you have your family and you're just trying to get home.
Right.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do for you, I wrote you guys a couple of tickets. I'm cutting you a break on the unsafe lane change. That's this swaying back and forth. I'm cutting you a break on that. I'm writing you a ticket for having a passenger riding on parts not intended for passengers.
Right.
You understand me? Okay. It's a small ticket. It's $50. Ma'am, you're getting a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt. Again, it's a small ticket. It's about $50, both of them. Mine, it's like $100. Okay. In the meantime, I'm not going to tow your car. What I want you to do, though, is I'm going to follow you. You're going to take this next exit, exit 12. Once we get there, you're going to make a left, okay? And there's a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot, all right? I'm going to be behind you the whole time so that we can make sure you guys don't get hit, so that you don't get hurt from being in the car seat that's not intended for passengers. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so I'm going to follow you off that exit.
Can you go on the front? Because I'm not
You
sure.
want me to go in front? I'll go in front.
Yeah.
Just make sure you drive behind me.
Right.
You can follow me to Dunkin' Donuts. Once we get there, we'll stop your car and you guys can arrange for someone to come so that you can get home safely without her riding in a cart that she's not supposed to. You follow me?
Right? You mean because she's in the car without the
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
the one with
seatbelt?
the seatbelt.
Exactly.
So what we're gonna do when we get to the Dunkin' Donuts, we have to.
So you're gonna follow me there.
Uh-huh.
Once we get there, we'll talk.
Okay.
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 The alternative would be I tow your car because you can't ride in the car, or I take you and we separate you because I don't want to do either of those. So you're gonna follow me. We're gonna take exit 12, and we'll talk there.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your ticket, ma'am.
Okay.
That's yours. This is yours. Like I said, they're kind of brake tickets there. Okay. So
Okay.
they're not heavy.
Your dash cam is on, right? When you was following me?
Everything's on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna pull around you and you can follow.
All
me.
right. Because I want to see that he said that I'm waving.
No, no, please, sir.
No, because I
Gotta
want to.
wait. I wanna.
No, that's not.
No, I know, but can I pay that ticket over there?
You paid that on mine?
Oh.
Yeah, there's only supposed to be 2. Right. He just wants to tell you he don't want you to ride with us. You have to get a cab or something. We're gonna have to get you back.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't know what he's saying. Thing is that I have to follow to exit 12. Looking at this bus was he probably want to check the van or whatever. That's what he
don't. I don't have a seatbelt.
I know, but that's not real serious.
Yes, it is.
Go to the precinct.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I gotta wait.
You can't go just like that, Daniel. You gotta look at the.
No, Dunkin' Donuts, he said. I forgot, he said Dunkin' Donuts. He said we're gonna talk from there. I don't know when we're gonna to Dunkin' Donuts. We're gonna feed us lunch.
Now that we're off the highway,
Yeah.
Here, listen. I cannot safely tell you guys to drive home with her in the passenger seat or in the back seat without a seatbelt,
Right,
without even a seat back there.
right.
Okay. So what we're doing here is it's called a relay. So I relayed you off the highway,
Right.
and you can park your car here or your van here, and you can make arrangements. This way, you're not separated from your family. You're in a safe spot. You still have your van, and you can make an arrangement for you guys to get home safely. You get me? So I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna let you guys park, and I'm gonna leave. Okay?
Right.
And then I recommend. Watch behind you. I recommend you find a ride for her. Or we get another ride, another car, a friend, something like that, to give her a ride, so that you guys can get home safely.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm not gonna sit here watching over you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure.
Yeah,
you
I
get safe.
understand.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Get home safe, man.
Okay, thank you. Not saying that. He just wants us to make that he warned us.
Shut up. Deja que se vaya. Deja que se vaya. Tú hablas mucho.
No. I know what he said. He just don't want to be involved. He want to make sure that he took us off the road. But what is this shit? He don't say anything.
Yes, it
Which one?
does.
That one is yours? This is
No,
mine.
not mine. I think he's gonna be watching us if I don't.
No. He said he took off the road because he don't want to be that. But you know what I mean, right? I'm gonna let you here so you could get a water, but
Yeah.
you know, you get home safely. That's what he said. That means he said we could continue,
Yeah,
but
but he said that to
wait
call a friend or
until
something.
wait until that he did his job or whatever.